Okay, hi Virgo men, welcome back to my channel. Guys, if you are new here, welcome, and if you are returning, thanks so much for supporting the channel. So we're going to go ahead and do a general message for you. Let's see what the energy is like. Now, this is a general message, so it may not resonate with everyone. Just take what resonates for you, masculines, and leave the rest. Anybody interested in a personal reading, my information is always down below. Thanks to those who do reach out for those, and thanks to those who donate to the channel, and to those of you who do subscribe. It's very much appreciated. So I do hope that everybody's doing well, okay? Cross watcher, if you are in here, feel free to flip the roles. But Spirit, what is the strongest energy here today for my masculines? For my Virgo men, Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node, and Venus. What do we have for the masculines? Some of you may be getting a lot of downloads, or maybe you have got a specific download. But let's see. This could be in like a dream or something. But what do we have for my Virgo men? And going forward. Okay, coming in the reverse. And you have one coming out sideways. Oh, the blockage here. Any card that comes out for me sideways can talk about a blockage, right? But the card you have coming out sideways is a gold digger. And it says they want your money. It says being used. But going forward, we have the liar card. Now, in the upright, it would say, be careful of someone sneaky, but it's in the reverse. So I'm going to see why it's coming out in the reverse. This could either be saying to me that, hey, listen, maybe you're not paying attention to something here, right? Maybe you still have this person around you. Maybe it is causing you some sort of blockages, and it could be blockages in your finances. It could just be blockages in terms of, okay, we'll see what comes out. Now, the other reason why it could be coming out in the reverse could be saying to me that definitely there may be something getting exposed. Maybe it's been exposed to you already, or it's going to be exposed to you this week. But liar in the reverse. All right, show me more. What do we have for the masculines? What is gold digger? Yeah, I just saw main male, then I saw thief, and then now I'm seeing main female. All right, show me more, Spirit. Some of you need to be careful of how you're making your money as well, especially if you're doing something illegal. Give me a card for now and a card for going forward. And then what I'm hearing is, right, some of you may feel like, yeah, you know what, whatever, Rising Phoenix, I ain't getting caught for what I do. Now, I didn't necessarily say that you was going to get caught by police or, in the 3D, but you have to think about the karma that you're racking up for yourself. So you have first card coming out sideways is the wealthy man. Number 13 could be significant, or 31. It does boil down to a 4. Okay. I hope there is an energy here where someone, I hope no one isn't getting married for money. Okay. But again, someone here may want to attach themselves to you if you are somebody who is financially stable. Somebody has something to do with a Scorpio with the number 13. But the number 13 is like the death card. So it does talk about endings. And it does also talk about new beginnings, transformation, changing how you do things. What's this liar in the reverse? Yeah, you have the journey. Something here is coming to an end. The end of a cycle, the end of a chapter. Someone here could be relocating, but it doesn't have to be that. Bottom of the deck, we have a house, and we have imprisonment. Oh, and we have despair. There's a masculine in here that you stay in a relationship. You could be the gold digger, for all I know. But there is a masculine in here that stays in a relationship or some sort of a situationship here, and it's because I feel like they're being supported, but I just don't feel like they're happy there. Some of you are hoping that your finances improve. But there could be something unexpected coming towards you. What do we have for the masculine spirit? Show me more. What is gold digger and wealthy man? Yeah, coming out sideways. It's the scythe. Another number 10. And even though it's a scythe, it kind of makes me feel like that's almost like in the shape of a home. And then I'm noticing this full moon in the background here. Now the scythe talks about danger. It talks about accidents, okay? It can also talk about warnings here. Again, this energy of sudden harvest. It's just making me feel like something illegal. But give me a card for liar in the reverse and the journey. Or you have been warned to end something, maybe with someone. You have the tower. Ooh. Here she goes. You've got the tower, number 19 or 91 could be significant when it boils down to a 10. So basically, right, all 4 of your cards are talking about endings. Told you the wealthy man is the number 13, represents the death. The scythe, 10. The journey, 10. The tower, 10. The spirit is saying to someone here, I feel like, right, someone doesn't end something right, and I feel like you've been getting the warnings, right? Warnings come before the tower. And those who have chose to ignore that, Spirit's going to come in here and they're going to tear something down themselves. How they're going to do it, I don't know. But they will put an end to it. The tower talks about something that isn't built on a solid foundation. And in this deck, the tower does talk about authority. It talks about official buildings, government. And I did at the very beginning when I stopped and I was listening to those police cars, right? I was saying, hey, listen, someone better be careful here. Liar in the reverse. Something getting exposed. Someone being seen for who they are. Now you got the mouse and you have the woman and the man at the bottom of the deck with the fish. Now for some of you, some sort of disaster may have happened already for you. And it may have put you in a energy where maybe you feel like you went into isolation. You went into hermit mode. Maybe you shut yourself off to a certain extent from the world, from people. Maybe you shut your heart down in terms of, hey, listen, I'm not so big on trusting people anymore. I'm being very cautious. But then it would say to me, for some of you, something here has caught your interest. But maybe you're afraid. All right, show me more for the masculines. What is this? Yeah, 5 of Wands. Is this arguments over money here? I just saw the 5 of Wands and the 10 of Pentacles. There's the tower. Is this a marriage? Is this family? Is something here to do with children? I'm hearing someone say, you don't do enough. So I don't know if you have a feminine on your case saying that you don't do enough for your child or your children. Now, for some of you, it may not even have to do with finances, especially with this wealthy man energy out here, because they're giving me a vision here where some of you, maybe you do provide for your children. Maybe you provide financially. But are you kind of like spending quality time? Because the Pentacles can talk about time as well. Give me 3 cards. What is gold digger, wealthy man, and the scythe? You have the 3 of cups. You have the 10 of swords. Now, the 3 of cups can talk about celebrations, partying, things like that. It can also talk about a third-party situation. But it can also talk about reunited and it feels so good, right? Getting together, friendships. But the Ten of Swords is turning their back on this Three of Cups. So again, another 10. Ten of Swords talks about the ultimate betrayal. Some of you may find out that a friend has betrayed you. And then you have the Knight of Swords. Yeah, someone could be ending something so that they can go and seize an opportunity somewhere else here. Knight of Swords talks about something happening quickly. You look in this card and you see this man, he's chasing that motorbike, almost like it's leaving him behind. And he's like saying, hey, listen, wait a minute. And then you see the raven flying above him. And I saw a raven fly over when I started your video. But I also saw a magpie fly this way and the raven flew the other way. But it's almost like the ravens can talk about messages. So again, at the beginning where I was saying, some of you may be getting some sort of downloads. And that's why I said it, because I saw the birds. Show me more. Give me 3 cards for over here. What's Liar in the reverse? The Journey and the Tower. Yeah, damn. What is going on, masculines? You have the Death and the Rebirth. And number 13, like the wealthy man. Some of you may have Scorpio heavy in your chart here. Could be in your moon. But this is Death and a Rebirth. New beginnings. And it's almost like that Knight of Swords is that's what it's running towards. Some sort of new beginning. Show me more. You have the Four of Pentacles. Some of you may be keeping your movements to yourself here. You may be keeping your finances to yourself. Some of you may have had some sort of financial hit or loss. But I see you recovering from that. Give me one more. Landing on the Ten of Swords is the Star card. Yeah, I said I saw you healing from something, recovering from something. And the Star card talks about healing. And also this energy where I was saying, well, why was I saying it? What card was I looking at? I'm not sure. Oh, no, I'm not even. It's the daily affirmation. Some of you should go listen to the daily affirmations or start maybe listening to them. They may help you, okay? They're very, very short, a couple of minutes. But it's making me think of the Hermit is looking for the star. This is the number 17, okay, which could be significant, or 71, but it does boil down to an 8. And the 8 of Wands does talk about moving forward, things gaining momentum, things picking up speed. Something could have something to do, something could have something to do with an Aquarius. But I feel like this is hope. Confirmation. Double confirmation. Yeah, the World card. Oh, the Empress and the Ten of Pentacles and the Chariot. Some of you going towards a divine feminine. Or you're just giving birth to something new. Empress and the World. Some of you may be expecting someone, you may be expecting a child that may be coming really soon here. Because it's also making me feel like an addition to the family. Some of you may have to rush to the hospital here. Don't miss it. Two of Swords, and then you have the Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, and some of you, you're in your head about a divine feminine energy. I don't know if you're obsessed with this person with the Devil card, or it's just something that you can't get out of your head. What would it be like if I take this leap of faith with the Fool? What would things be like if I take a risk? Yeah, 8 of Cups and the King of Wands. Now, the King of Wands is someone who doesn't underestimate themselves. This is someone who's very motivated. They're a go-getter. They're visionary. See the vision? Someone here is having a vision about some sort of new beginning. Ace of Wands. Someone could have Leo highly aspected in their chart here. All right, Spirit. What is the Three of Cups for the masculines? We have the 7 of Cups. That makes the 10 of Cups. We have the 2 of Wands. One more for the 3 of Cups. I feel like some of my masculines, I feel like some of you have choices as well. Okay, maybe you're getting to that point where you're just like, you know what, maybe I need to kind of, pick one person and kind of settle down and things like that. Maybe going through your mind here. So you have the 9 of Pentacles. Maybe some of you are wondering if you kind of just want to be single. right? Nine of Pentacles is Virgo energy. But you could be looking at, like I said, for some of you, I did feel like you was maybe looking at a divine feminine energy. This could be someone who is independent, self-sufficient, with the Nine of Pentacles here. What's the Nine of Pentacles? Yeah, I see the Knight of Wands at the bottom of the deck. You're attracted to someone here. Nine of Pentacles is the Two of Swords, though. So again, you have the Two of Wands out here already. So this is an energy of, you know, it feels like indecision here. This is an energy of a stalemate, a crossroads. Someone here needing to make some sort of a choice. But it may not be easy. Torn between two. What's the Ten of Swords? Coming out sideways, your energy, Hermit. And the Temperance. Sagittarius energy out here as well. It's like somebody is either blocking their peace here. Or like I said, someone may be staying in a situation where it's affecting you having some sort of balance. The Temperance is also soulmate energy. What's the Hermit and the Temperance? Now, the Temperance is a number 14, which could be significant, or 41. But it does boil down to a 5 here. And a 5, it does talk about change. But they're showing me the energy of the, well, the Five of Wands, which is an energy of conflict and drama. And maybe too many people being involved in a situation here. But it's almost like someone here knows what they have to do to bring in the Temperance energy. Give me one on this Temperance, because it also represents the angels, right? And your ancestors. What's the Hermit and the Temperance? Yeah, I don't know if someone's still hooked up on some sort of pain from the past. Six of Cups, Ten of Swords. I also see something about someone here may feel like they would be betraying someone. But what is the Hermit and the Temperance? Too many cards. Queen of Cups, King of Swords, the Fool, the Knight of Wands, and the Hierophant. It's like something will move very quickly. I don't know if this is about somebody communicating here. Or again, the King of Swords with this Queen of Cups could be about somebody, some sort of truth being revealed. Someone could be dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Heavy Scorpio energy out here. Heavy Scorpio. Scorpio, Scorpio, Scorpio. But then this would say to me that somebody finds out that someone is cheating. And you're already in some sort of a commitment or marriage with this person. Give me just one card. The Hermit and the Temperance, Spirit. Maybe that's what pushed somebody into isolation. Just one card. It was almost coming out sideways. Yeah, I mean, I can't get past the energy of somebody being confused. Three of Wands, again, is an energy of being able to see the bigger picture of a situation. It talks about traveling, right? Maybe that's what holds somebody up. I would have to move. But this is progression. This is you freeing yourself from something and looking forward to the future. Now, whatever you're freeing yourself from, again, could be a mindset. It's like somebody's wondering, if I do something, would I be happy with the outcome? If I do something, is it going to work out for me? Some things take a risk. But there may be a masculine in here where maybe you're not prepared to take that risk. So then you're always going to have that thing in the back of your mind where you're going to say to yourself, what if? Some of you are either healing from some sort of a manipulation, right? Or the Magician next to the Devil. I don't like that combination. Maybe some sort of spell work. What's this Knight of Swords? Maybe some of you was in a toxic relationship. I don't know, gold digger. What's this Knight of Swords? The Wheel of Fortune, yes. Another 10. But the Wheel of Fortune talks about good luck. It talks about things are very much going to be turning in your favor here, right? Again, this Wheel of Fortune is a soulmate card. It talks about the cycles of life. Spirit is saying you went through one cycle, and for some of you, I can see that maybe it was a difficult one. But Spirit says it's over now. Take the lessons and move forward. Time for a change. What's the Wheel of Fortune and the Knight of Swords? Coming in the... It looks like it's coming in the... I was going to pick it up like this. Okay, yeah. So you have the Page of Swords. Page of Swords can talk about maybe something you are watching, hearing, learning. It's an energy of curiosity. But it's all, again, there is this energy with the Page of Swords where it does talk about procrastination. Give me one more. Yeah, I feel like someone doesn't want to make the same mistake. 5 of Swords with the 4 of Swords. Makes the 9 of Swords, and then you have the 9 of Wands. 99 could be significant here. Yeah, because it's like someone's thinking, hey, listen, where I'm coming from, it was too much. 5 of Wands. This could be like an energy of every day someone has some sort of argument to pick with you. It's like it's just never peaceful. You just can't find a peaceful resolution when there's conflicts with whoever this is or whoever these people are. It's that constant competition. What's the Wheel of Fortune, Page of Swords? Landing on the 3 of Wands. Look at that. The 10 of Pentacles. For some of you, it's like the direction that Spirit is trying to push you into, okay? It's like it's part of your destiny. It's a part of your legacy. It's a part of your purpose. Again, for those of you where, you know, where I was picking up at the beginning, if you're worried about your finances, I see a positive change here. For some of you, I don't know if this is an actual legal situation, but there could be some sort of money that you need to fight for or you need to stand your ground with here. Make sure you're getting all the information that you need with the Page of Swords, right? But you got the 6 of Wands at the bottom of the deck and the 7 of Wands. Like some things are just worth fighting for. 2 of Cups with the Sun. So whoever this is, I feel like you need to stop doubting yourself. Yeah, I feel like you need to stand in your power. Exactly. The Emperor and the Strength. Some of you are meant to be some sort of leaders here. You're meant to stand in some sort of leadership role. You're meant to have some sort of authority, power, something. I'm hearing someone say, I'm just going to do it. I don't know what you're just going to do, but hopefully this reading is giving you confirmation of something. What is the death and the rebirth? You have the Judgment landed on the scythe. Now, the Judgment can talk about an energy of forgiveness, yes. But it also talks about an energy of awakening, making the right judgment for yourself, making the right choice, doing things the right way, even though it's not the Justice card. It's like an energy as well for some of you. Just take accountability. Some of you, I cannot stress how much someone needs to let something from the past go. King of Wands right behind that, taking action. Page of Wands, King of Cups, following your heart is the right thing for you to do. Page of Wands talks about good news. It talks about feeling free and unencumbered. Some of you, this could have something to do with the same sex. Doesn't have to be. And maybe some of you are just realizing that you know, you like the same. Now, don't get your knickers in a twist or whatever, right? If you know you're not into the same sex. The reason why I'm saying it as well is because this card was at the bottom of the deck, okay? And a raven just flew over. So I know I'm talking to somebody. And it says someone is still figuring themselves out. But what is the judgment and the death and the rebirth? What do we have for my Virgo men, Spirit? Landing on the Three of Wands is the Ace of Pentacles. The universe is gifting somebody something. This again can talk about, you know, a big purchase. I'm hearing Spirit say a big step. But it can talk about business offers coming in. Or it can just talk about something that is very much abundant. Something that is going to be stable. Something that is going to go is going to go the distance. What is the judgment? Ace of Pentacles. Coming in the reverse, the Magician. Landed on the Three of Wands in the reverse. I feel like, okay, with the Magician coming in the reverse, I'm going to clarify. I feel like someone here, like I said, is afraid of being manipulated in a situation. I feel like someone here is afraid of being used for their money or what it is that they have, their resources. I feel like someone's afraid that something here is going to be an illusion. Yeah, Three of Swords at the bottom of the deck with the Five of Pentacles and the Eight of Cups. And the Six of Cups again, something from the past or something to do with children. What's this Magician in the reverse? This is Virgo and Gemini energy. Why is the Magician in the reverse, Spirit? Page of Pentacles. And the Queen of Cups. Masculines, I don't know if somebody was doing some sort of spell work here to affect your finances. Queen of Cups, Page of Pentacles. It's almost like somebody maybe wanted you to have a lack of. Show me more, or someone could have been doing something because they don't want you to build a foundation somewhere else. Yeah, Six of Swords at the bottom of the deck. And then you have the Moon, the Nine of Swords, and the Three of Cups. With the Page of Cups. Be careful what you're drinking from people here. Yeah, look at that. Page of Cups with the Two of Swords right behind it here. It's like somebody's worried about, like I said, either you building somewhere else, or you're interested in someone else, or you celebrating, or maybe just you just being happy without them. What's this Page of Pentacles, Queen of Cups? Why is it here for the Magician in the reverse? The Two of Cups. Oh, Queen of Pentacles and the Empress. Okay. Who's this Queen of Cups? The Star and the Chariot. Is this someone you want to go towards? Now, because the Queen of Pentacles and the Empress came out, this could be any sign that you may be looking at. Got Aquarius, Cancer. We had Libra, Taurus, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. Now, the Empress embodies all of the queens. So this could be someone that you may be looking at as someone who's very loving, caring, nurturing, right? Queen of Cups is usually someone who is kind, intuitive. She's usually very, you know, she could be a psychic here. But she's, I feel like, most important for who is worried about their heart space getting hurt, right? The Queen of Cups is usually someone who is emotionally mature. Unless this is someone that you need to move away from so that you can heal. What is the Four of Pentacles? You have the Eight of Wands. The Knight of Swords. Yeah, fast movement here. This is very fast movement. This is taking action. This is energy of jumping in. This is being assertive here. This is like facing any challenges. The way I'm seeing him rushing in with his sword in the air. Give me one on the Eight of Wands and the Knight of Swords. Because there also could be some sort of communication that is making someone angry. The Two of Cups. Partnership, a unity, compatibility. What's the Star? Oh, you have, okay. I mean, I guess, it landed on the Three of Wands. You have the Devil. Capricorn energy, number 15 could be significant, or 51, but it does boil down to a 6. So again, it's 6 of Swords. Moving away from this energy is going to bring you victory. 6 of Wands. Star card, healing from something. And there we go, the Chariot. This is a victory, overcoming any obstacles. This is success. This is following divine guidance. This is like self-discipline. Some of you may be fighting against some sort of addictions or something like that here. Something could have something to do with a vehicle. Maybe some of you spend a lot of time in your car. All right, so where are we going now? Let's get your finances out of the way. Let's see what they're saying about your finances. What do we have for the masculines for this week? Give me 3 cards. Strongest energy for their money. I do see savings. Maybe that's why that 4 of Pentacles is out here. 3 cards for the Virgo men. First one coming out, it says surprise. And that hit Gold Digger. And it says an unexpected turn can bring positive change. It says be ready for change. You have direction. It says do not divert from your path. It says attract a mentor if necessary. So maybe some of you, that's who you're kind of looking at, right? Take it how it resonates. Maybe your mentor is watching tarot. Maybe some of you pull your own cards. But it says plan where you want to be. Okay, that is money tree. It says dreams come true. It says you will get what you have long desired. It says enjoy your wealth. And you have the 10 of Pentacles out here. With the Wheel of Fortune. With the Page of Swords. So it does give me this energy where some of you may be waiting for something. You may get some news this week. And it allows you to move forward. Yeah, maybe it helps you to bring back your independence. But what is surprise? Answers. Landed on the wealthy man. It says you will resolve your current situation soon. It says work-wise, you find unique ways to stand out. You find a new opening with job security. So again, with the guidance at the bottom of the deck, right, pay attention to your signs and synchronicities. Because, yeah, what did I say? Right behind it, you have a power position. Some of you are meant to be standing in some sort of power position. We saw the Emperor. But give me one on direction. Okay. So it landed on the 9 of Pentacles and it says gestures. It says you may be asked to help someone out or you may need a hand. Give deserved praise to others and you will soon receive recognition too. Yeah, there's something that you're looking at here. It says it's okay to look for better work. It says be discreet in your search. It says you need to be aligned with your life purpose to be fully satisfied. Some of you are not aligned with your purpose here. What's money tree? You have saving face. It says you may need to grin and bear it to maintain respect and keep your job. Or you need to smile and make nice to get the position you want. But I always look at this card and feel like this person looks like they have a mask in their hand. So some of you are pretending in something. And some of you need to speak up about something. You have expression and you have guidance. And I'm noticing that this woman has wings, okay? So it would be telling me guidance from your ancestors here. Yeah, maybe about some sort of new beginning. Now, this tower energy, especially just looking at this card, the vision I just got, some of you need to fly the nest. It's almost like Spirit's going to push you out of that tree. Yeah, because they know what is ahead of you. Wish come true. What's the energy in love? I'm a Virgo man, Spirit. It's the strongest energy in love. Coming out sideways, soulmate. And we already picked that energy up quite a few times with the Temperance, with the Wheel of Fortune. I almost wanted to say, yeah, with the Two of Cups. So heavy soulmate energy out here. But you see at the bottom of the deck, you do have codependency, and it does say addictions are affecting your love life. You also have right behind it, let your friends help you, with the attraction card, which is like the Nine of Pentacles here for me. So maybe, like I said, maybe some of you just need like a helping hand, a trustworthy friend. But for others of you, this may be about love and relationship. Show me more about love. What is soulmate? Adventure. Adventure is like the Fool card. It says seek adventure together. It adds excitement to your journey. And some of you, you're tired of being lonely. Even though something may put you in that space where, like I said, I don't really trust people, but I still feel like I want somebody around. You also have dreams. They just started playing that song. How does it go? Dream. Dream, dream. Yeah, some of you may spend a lot of time in your head. Does that song go like something like, when I want you, all I have to do is dream? I might be saying it wrong. But it says, look to your dreams. They hold all the answers you seek. And then you have friendship. See, there's different energies here. It says this connection is based on friendship. It may never develop into romance. All right, so show me more about this love energy. What is adventure? Oh, my Virgo men, Spirit. Oh, not the Three of Swords. All right, what's adventure? 2 cards each. Thank you. Coming out sideways is the Page of Cups. Dream. Okay, so the Page of Cups does talk about new love, right? It talks about someone who is romancing the idea of another person or being with another person. It's a romantic gesture. Show me more about the Page of Cups. Down, we've got the Page of Swords. There's a lot of page energy here, masculines. Maybe something just makes you feel a little bit, you know, when like, how can I explain this feeling? It's like, you know, when you're at school, primary school or something, and you like somebody, but you don't really know what to do with the feelings. So you just kind of watch. I'm hearing someone who is very observant about another person. It's like I'm hearing someone wants to know all there is to know about another person. But I'm hearing Spirit say that's impossible. You got the Lovers at the bottom of the deck with the Knight of Cups, with the Wheel of Fortune again. Oh my goodness, with the 10 of Cups. But you see, you have the Strength card. It's like Spirit saying, guess what, masculines, you can have this, this, and this, and this. Right, all you got to do is this. And then they point the finger at you and go, it's your turn. And then the masculine's just standing there like, what, it's my turn? Yeah, Spirit's like, yeah. Well, I got to do something. I got to say something. I got to take some action. Yeah. It's like, what is dreams? What is dreams? 5 of Wands in the reverse. Good, I'm glad it flipped in the reverse, okay? So the 5 of Wands in the reverse talks about harmony. It's that opposite energy for some of you of what you are coming from. or what you are still in. But this is like an energy of finding common grounds, right? This is like an energy of finding a solution to conflict. It's energy of cooperation. Yeah, the World card. Oh my goodness, with the Ace of Cups. But someone had to walk away from something first. And maybe it's so difficult for you to trust in a new situation, right? Whether it's about love or work or family or whatever, friends. Maybe it's a little bit difficult for you to trust because maybe the last situation you thought was going to be victorious with the Six of Wands behind that Eight of Cups. But I could also look at it as that Eight of Cups is walking towards that Six of Wands. So, what's the Five of Wands in the reverse? King of Coins flipped right out of the deck. Okay. Yeah, the Sun card and the Fool. Definitely you could be dealing with a water sign. Or like I said, someone who maybe has it highly aspected in their chart. You've got the Nine of Coins behind it, which is Virgo energy. You got the Six of Coins in the Chariot. You'd be going towards something that is an equal give and take. What's friendship? You have the Queen of Coins coming out. Okay. Show me more. And you have the Judgment. So yeah, I don't know if some of you have a choice to, I mean, this Queen of Coins, right, which could be another earth sign, could be a friend of yours, right? But with the Judgment here, the Judgment does talk about an energy of forgiveness. Again, this energy of awakening or someone who is woke. What is the Queen of Coins and the Judgment? The Five of Coins. Okay, so maybe some of you are choosing maybe to leave somebody else out in the cold. And maybe you're going towards a water sign. But this Five of Coins talks about rejection. Show me more. Some of you could be like separating from like a wife or something like that here. But maybe you still kind of, you know, maybe it's like, how do you say it? You kind of still kind of, I guess on good terms. But let me see. What's the Five of Coins left out in the cold? The Ace of Coins and the Tower landed on the Page of Cups. So maybe this is someone that you want to give some sort of offer to, or... But the Ace of Coins talks about new beginnings. It talks about meeting somebody new here. Again, this energy of the Six of Coins. Then it would make the Seven of Coins, which talks about, you know, your investments and things like that. I don't know if something here is shocking somebody as well. All right. What are we looking at now? So what do they have to be aware of? Now, this is either what you have to be aware of or what you need to release, okay? Give me 6 cards. What's the strongest energy here for my masculines? What they need to be aware of, what they need to release. So you have a breakup. It says forever. It says endings. You have storm. It says turmoil's coming ahead. Coming out almost sideways, you have a karmic relationship and it says toxicity. Clarify breakup. It says finances. It says future and it says mind on the money. Yeah, so maybe some of you are burying your head in work because you don't want, you just feel like you don't want to, or you just can't make a decision about something, so you'd rather just pretend it isn't there. All right, what is storm, turmoil ahead? You have blocked and it says obstacles. Okay, so we might clarify that for you. Could be something to do with an ex-lover, old spark. Yeah, I'm telling you, there's someone here who's trying to cause you some sort of blockages here because of something to do with a divine feminine. And then you have love. It says something could have something to do with someone's lungs. Make sure you're not drinking too much, masculines, or maybe you're taking in enough water here. But it says love, it says strong affection, and then you have I'm sorry, apology, signs, meanings, love. But you see, you have enemy, it says watch your back. I don't know if this is someone you have children with single parent and responsibilities. Hook up, one night stand. I don't know if some of you was messing around with somebody, right? I just heard spirit say fuck around and find out. I don't know if some of it was just meant to be fun and then you ended up getting somebody pregnant here. Hook up, one night stand, competition, the other woman. What's karmic relationship and toxicity? It says, yeah, see, it says sex, good time. I don't know if you feel like somebody trapped you for your money with this wealthy man out here. But someone here, they do have some sort of, they admire someone here in secret here. They may watch them on social media, with social media and keeping tabs. Or this is someone here who has some sort of unhealthy attachment here with you. Friends and influences, magnetic attraction. And then there's this drink. Okay. Oh, masculines. What I want to clarify this with. What is breakup and finances? How is that energy here? Coming in the reverse. There's the Two of Swords in the reverse. 10 of Wands. Yeah, something here is a burden. You didn't see something before. What's the Two of Swords in the reverse? Yeah, the Seven of Swords. Liar, cheater, thief. Some of you may have had something stolen from you. Or maybe you just feel like I said, maybe you just feel like you wasted time and effort and energy in a certain situation. This could have been someone that you was really spoiling or buying stuff, you know. And they still kind of turn around and stab you in the back. What's this? Storm, blocked and obstacles. The Chariot. I'm telling you, Spirit's warning someone here. Or this is about you moving on. Cancer energy. What's the Chariot? The Wheel of Fortune. This is a completely different deck. We've used about 3 different decks. 1, 2, 3, 4 different decks out here. And you're still getting the Chariot and the Wheel of Fortune. I don't feel like your message could get any clearer. But what is karmic relationship and sex and a good... Lord, I didn't even see the card. Spirit said, you don't even need to ask, because Rising Phoenix will go show you right there the Devil. And look at the combination over here. You have the Devil and the Chariot. Capricorn, Cancer energy, Aquarius. Yeah, it's like, see, even me, I'm turning around because my phone is buzzing. It's like I'm trying to turn around and see what the other phone is saying. But it's like a distraction. Like somebody keeping you bound with sexual energy. Masculines, where is your backbone? What's the Devil with karmic relationship and sex for a good time? The Seven of Cups, some sort of confusion, illusions. Is somebody keeping you bound? Is this like a connection where you kind of share the same demons, so to speak, where it may be the same addictions, or this person knows that you have a certain weakness? So, I know if I get a masculine a little bit, it's like you're going to fall for it. Three of Swords. What's this Devil and the Seven of Cups? The Eight of Cups, something that you need to walk away from. Hierophant, Taurus energy. Again, that can talk about marriage, a higher level of commitment. Something here could have to do with tradition, religion. Six of Swords. Okay. Just one more and then I'm going to move on. Do I have anything to move on to, though? Okay. Oh, yeah, the advice. Page of Pentacles. Practical decisions. Time to move on and manifest your actual true desires. Yeah, Two of Cups. And the Judgment. Cards that you've already had coming out here. 10 of Wands, Temperance, Queen of Pentacles, a Strength card, 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups, Hierophant. This is a completely different deck. What's the advice for masculine so I can go? Give me 3 cards for advice. Thank you, Spirit. Three cards for advice. So you do have it coming up in the yes side, and it says clearing the air. It says refresh and change. You have this coming out sideways, so I'm going to read it both ways, okay? Now in the yes side, it says full of possibility. It says plenty. It says creating abundance. And then in the no side, it says starved for attention, empty promises, void. And then we have another yes, okay? And it says being shown the way. It says welcome with open arms. Something again could have something to do with Leo energy. Okay, so it's like this man's opening his arms and he's looking at the sunrise or the sunset. But the sun represents strength. No, that's the strength card. Well, take care, it resonates. I said strength, so it's valid. So it's the sun card, when I think of the sun card, let me think. Positivity, right? Vitality. All will be well. So masculines, that is what I picked up here today for you. I do hope that something has resonated with you. If it has, I don't want to say hit the thumbs up for me. Subscribe to the channel. Hit that notification bell so you know when I upload. But if this is where we part, masculine, stay safe. Love and light, guys.